Good morning, students. Let us see today about electrochemical series from the chapter electrolysis. You can see electrochemical series are the arrangement of cations and anions in the order of their tendency to discharge at the cathode and anode respectively. Cations are going to discharge at the cathode, anions are going to discharge at the anode. Now, depending upon their tendency, the series has been made. That is how easily can they discharge at the cathode and the anode. It has been arranged accordingly, and it has been found that the cations or the anions which are lower in the electrochemical series will be discharging first. That means preference for showing the discharging process for the cations and anions depends on their position, and lower the position in the electrochemical series, preference for the discharging should be given to the one which is in the lower position. For example, between aluminium ion and nickel ion, if suppose there are two positive charges in the solution, then it will be nickel ion that will be discharged first. Same way for the anions, if there are sulfate ion and chloride ion in the solution, then in that case the discharging for chloride ion should be preferred. Though both the anions will be migrating towards the anode, but it will be chloride ion that will be discharged first. Let us try to understand this, how discharging process is done and how can we make use of the electrochemical series for the discharging process. Suppose we have copper sulfate solution, CuSO4 solution, and let us suppose we have two electrodes of platinum. Now since it is solution of copper sulfate, there will be mixture of salt, copper sulfate salt and water H2O. That means when we pass current to this solution, the dissociation will be for copper sulfate and ionization will be for water also. That is, this is how the dissociation or the ionization process takes place. CuSO4 will get dissociated into Cu2 plus and plus SO4 2 minus. Similarly, since water is also there, even this water will also get ionized to give H2O, to give H plus and OH minus ion. Now if you see that the solution contains two cations and two anions, and we know that cations are positively charged, so will be discharged at the cathode. Let us say at cathode, discharging will be for the positively charged ions, since both are positively charged. But if you see these two in the electrochemical series of cations, it is found that copper ion is below hydrogen ion. You can see here it is hydrogen ion and this is the place of copper ion. So according to this series, it will be copper ion that will be discharging first. So at the cathode, we will write Cu2 plus, which will gain 2 electrons to get discharged to form copper atom. Now here hydrogen ion is not going to get discharged, because copper ion is below hydrogen ion. We have to give preference to that ion which gets the lower position in the electrochemical series. Now coming to the anions, you can see there are two negatively charged ions, that is sulfate ion and hydroxyl ion. Now let us see how it can be done. Since these two are negatively charged, they will be discharging towards the anode. So we can write at anode. At anode. Since hydroxyl ion is below sulfate ion, we have to give preference to hydroxyl ion for the discharging process. Though as I said, both will be migrating towards the cathode. If you take this as anode and this as cathode, both will be migrating towards the anode since it is negatively charged. But so far the discharging process is done, it will be hydroxyl ion that will be discharged first on losing electrons. So let us say OH minus ion will lose one electron and will change into OH group. After losing, since minus charge indicates there is one extra electron, so this extra electron can be removed and it will be OH group forming, that is hydroxyl group. But we cannot leave here as it is since it is unstable. So we have to show furthermore for this. We can take two OH group which will be changed into H2O and plus O. OH plus OH will be H2O plus O. So there will be one nascent oxygen that will also be forming. And finally we know that nascent oxygen, they are quite unstable in nature. So one more step we will take O plus O to change into oxygen gas. It means to say that whenever hydroxyl ion is discharged, the final product will be oxygen gas. And you cannot show the discharging process halfway. You cannot leave your discharging process up to hydroxyl because it is an unstable group. So furthermore, two steps you have to show, and these are how to show the two steps. The second step is the combination of two hydroxyl group, because there will be number of hydroxyl group forming after discharging of OH minus ion. So out of so many, two hydroxyl group will combine to form water and nascent oxygen, and two such nascent oxygen will combine will form oxygen gas. So it is found that on one side, that is on the cathode side, this copper will be deposited, and at the anode side oxygen gas will be released. This is how electrochemical series are to be used. Once again, in electrochemical series we prefer those cations or anions which get the lower position in the electrochemical series. We can discharge more on this. We can discuss more on this in the next class. Till then, thank you.